negotiations at all. And your audience have to know that. In all those 3 long weeks, 2 in Rambouillet and 1 in Paris, there was no one single meeting between delegations to talk to each other, Albanians and Serbs and others in state delegations couldn't exchange one single word. Practically what was tried to be imposed in Rambouillet was not autonomy at all. That was independence. And I really don't believe if you show it to any honest American, that there is one single honest American who will tell you that if they were on the place of our delegation, would sign that. We are talking on autonomy, we are talking on equality, on equal approach to interest of all national community, not on independence of Albanian separation movement, which had by that agreement, so-called agreement, practically the right to organize new state within Serbia.
I think that's true. I think the American people would have
been in politics. No, I was not politician. I professionally, I was professionally working in industry for a long time, and then I was banker. And I was banker for 8 years. I was president of largest Yugoslav bank, the Beogradska bank. At that time, we were dealing with a lot of American banks, and I have a lot of friends in the United States.
Yes, of course.
There was never policy of this country and my policy to expel any citizen of Yugoslavia from any part of this country. I must tell you, when there was a war in Croatia, we protected all Croats in Serbia. We protected, when there was a war in Bosnia, we protected all Muslims in Serbia. We preserved only multi-ethnic state within former Yugoslavia. That is Yugoslavia, Federal Republic of Yugoslavia today, with 26 different national communities. You know that before 24th of March, when they started their damn bombing, and they started their dirty aggression against this country, there was no one single refugee. When they started bombing, refugees appears, of course, as a result of bombing, and everybody knows it. Well, I believe that when aggression stopped, when bombing stopped, then it will be very easy to continue political process. But taking into account experience from Rambouillet in Paris, it is so clear that negotiations have to be direct between those who will live in Kosovo, between representatives of national communities who live in Kosovo, not between government of Yugoslavia or government of Serbia and, let us say, representatives of international community. In Rambouillet, as I said to you, we are not talking to Albanians. We are talking to Americans who would like to take our territory for themselves and for NATO. And Albanians were just excused for that. They were keeping them in a side room to be their alibi for doing those crimes which your government committed against our country and our people. Well, in the situation in which we are, I think the question must be, what with those civilians who are the victims of your soldiers and your pilots? And I hope that you will start thinking that way. But to answer your question, we are very old people in Europe, very old, with a long tradition and we are respecting prisoners of war. Nothing will happen to your soldiers. They are treated well, they are healthy, and in everything what exists, Geneva Convention is respected. So we are civilized people. We are not to make any damage to your guys.
Even people in America that are concerned about
United Nations Charter prohibits aggression, prohibits even any military intervention without decision of Security Council. In this case, you abolished United Nations. Practically, your bombing destroyed first United Nations, destroyed the truth. And of course, what is the most sad thing for us, killing our civilians and ruining our factories, bridges, housing area, residential area, and all those things. There are a lot of refugees, but they are a result of bombing. And they are not only Albanians. Everybody is running away because of bombing. Serbs, Turks, Gypsy, Muslims, deers are running, birds are running, everybody is running away because of bombing. When our soldiers are dying, they know why they are dying. They are dying for their homeland, for their fatherland. And for what will die your soldiers? 5,000 miles from home, killing children until they sleep, killing women and girls and peaceful citizens, and ruining what we were building through the decades after Second World War.